It's the MOSHOW Chicago, and we are back in the basement again on a super Sunday night. And if this is your first time watching the MOSHOW Chicago, I ask that you share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a great way to jumpstart your conversation. But before we get started, I want to send some shouts out to Prince Shorty. If you all are not familiar with Prince Shorty was one of my family members who recently passed, and we had his funeral here in Chicago yesterday. And I want to thank everybody who came out and gave family support for Prince Shorty. Rest in power. Rest in power. I want to send another shout out to EBK, Educating Brothers with Knowledge, and West Boys. And it is because of West Boys that I come to you with this topic. This topic happens to be about human steaks. Human steak meat, do-it-yourself kit. Imagine that. Now, before we get over to this, the experts insist that you eating your own flesh is not considered cannibalism. Is it because you're not eating someone else's meat versus your own? Now you are what you eat. And they came up with this concept of the Oborus steak, from the snake eating its own self tail first. This is where they come up with this concept from. And according to the London-based designing museum, this contraption has been nominated the design of the year. A human growing steak meat machine contraption for you. Now, it's not available for purchase right now, but you can have human meat in the stores near you coming very soon from the looks of it. Yes. Now think about it. Huh? Human meat? Could you imagine going to a restaurant? Oh yeah, I like a 16-ounce sirloin of human meat. Medium rare. Now you can't say that you'll eat it raw, because if you eat it raw, you will develop what they call a Kuru disease. Now, Kuru disease is, like I said, from eating this, human steak raw. It makes you have symptoms of uncontrollable laughing, uncontrollable crying, and then you die. Why do you laugh before you cry? Because when you eat some human meat, you know you done fucked up. So you begin to go cuckoo. And after you go cuckoo, you cry because you know that the end is near. The end is near. You're eating yourself. You're eating yourself. Oh my goodness. I get cringes just thinking about that. Now, with all of the vegetables that you can grow, all of the fruit that you can grow, why would you worry about eating meat? It is because Americans are dependent upon meat. And when they run out of meat, they're going to eat your meat. Human meat. Now, they got bug meat out already. But human meat? Can't you see how we have devolved as humans? I mean, from the looks of it, we have become the lowest creatures on the planet. Even the animals and insects are superior to us right now. I'm just saying. With all of the brains that humans have, here it is, we're developing technology that is going to force us to eat ourselves. They've already closed all of the meat plants, right? They made the farmers and those meat packing processing plants, made them get rid of all of their food. Even the farmers, even if the food was good, you got rid of it. Gallons and gallons of milk gone. Dairy gone. Meat, which humans here in America like to eat. Now, they say that you are what you eat. So if you eat yourself, is that healthy? This is called the Oborus steak. The Oborus steak. It's bad enough. It's bad enough that you have to go to a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, and get fake meat, chemical meat. And according to other researchers, McDonald's is serving children, dead children, for cheeseburgers. That's right. According to reports, they have found children in McDonald's meat processing plant, dead children, grinded up cheeseburger meat, 2 for ones. Oh my goodness. Check that out. That's an actual fact. I did a video on that maybe last year. I did a video about McDonald's and the cheeseburgers, flesh-eating meat. So children don't have to come up missing no more. You can actually inject yourself, I guess, with a syringe because you're getting cells. They say that this meat comes from your own cells, and you stick something in your jaw. I would take it as a syringe to draw the cells and fluids out of your jaw and place it inside a container and mix it with expired blood. Because in order for this to work, you have to have expired blood. All of the blood that blood banks don't use, all of the blood that the hospitals don't use, it's expired. They, throw it away. But they found some use for it. So, be looking for your human steak machine. And you can do it right in the comfort of your own home. DIY. Now the expired blood, I don't know how that's coming to you. They haven't released all of that information, but they say that there is no side effects if it's prepared properly. If it's cooked properly, you won't have any side effects. But if you eat it raw, you out the window. I say you already out the window for even eating it. Get you some seeds, grow your own food. But don't eat yourself. They're trying to starve us out. I keep telling you that. And mind you, they got people right now in food lines in Los Angeles. And it's not even December 31st when Steven Mnuchin is going to stop some of the federal emergency aid funding. Oh, he done already made that specifically clear. Specifically. And we're already seeing food lines. Would you purchase one of those machines that is going to grow your flesh into steak? Would you go to a restaurant and order, I'll take that human steak, 16-ounce sirloin, medium rare. Would you go to the grocery store? Would you go to the grocery store and buy you some human steak? Now, when you go to the grocery store and buy you some human steak, you must remember that this human steak, which comes from your own cells, is not of your cells. So you'll be eating someone else's meat. Now, you may say, well, Mo, that's no different from what we do right now in the store with animals, okay? Well, animals were created for you to eat, right? Humans are not. Now, I understand that according to books like, the Bible, Quran, and all of that stuff, it talks about how you have people are going to be eating people at the end of the day. It's become cannibalism. Well, welcome to the land of the zombies, the land of disease, the land of the sleep. Because if you eat you some human flesh, you are most definitely out the window. Your ticket is cashed. But let me ask you something. How many of you all out there would purchase one of these contraptions? How many of you would order you meat? You know, do you all agree or disagree? Do you agree that growing your own flesh steak meal is a healthy thing? Or do you think that it goes against your creation? As a human being, I want you to eat on yourself. I mean, like, some people say it may not be a bad idea. Seeing that all of the food is contaminated. You got GMO, MSG, but you right here, that ain't contaminated. So you're going to eat that? You're going to eat yourself? I highly encourage you to get you some seeds before they're all gone. Before they're all gone, and learn how to do some gardening, how to grow your own food, how to make you a greenhouse. It doesn't take rocket science. And you can even go to Lowe's and get those high power lights, growing lights. Yeah. Hey, experiment with growing your own food, not eating your own flesh. Experience growing your own food versus eating your own flesh. The ideas and the inventions of today which make you cuckoo. Are you cuckoo? Leave your comments in the comment section. Are you cuckoo? And do you think that if a person eats human flesh, their own steak meal from their own body, or from the sales of someone else in a restaurant or a supermarket store, do you think those people have gone cuckoo? I'm just saying. Let me know in the comment section, you all. And if you want to know where I got the information from, you can look it up in New York Post. You can look it up at The Blaze, and you can look it up on Fox News. You can look it up on Text Times. It's all over the place. So enjoy yourself with that. And like I say, share the information with relatives, friends, and coworkers. And if you haven't done so already, press that subscribe button. And remember, it is your third eye that makes you shine like jewelry. Thanks for viewing, you all. It's the MOSHOW Chicago. We'll see you later. Out.